let's start off with little Espresso here. Can you pose, my girl? It's still the learning stages for that. So all of these guys are 7 weeks old now, and this is the first time I've had them out to actually do an evaluation about them. Posing is a process. So these little guys, little girls are just babies, so we just got to be patient with them. That's higher than it needs to be, but better. We're sitting still at least. She is, she is overposed, but she's sitting still. She is nice and compact, and she's got not too bad of a rise behind her shoulder. She, to me, scoot over, my dear. She feels okay. I've felt her before, so rather than fight with her for too much, we're just going to have her sit here comfortably, and I'll tell you what I discovered while I was evaluating her off camera earlier. That's better now, miss. Your feet are too far forward in the front, but that's a lot better. Good girl. Look at that. Very nice. Not a perfect pose, but she's sitting still, and her head is at least at the right level, even if her feet are too far forward in the front. Both her and her sister, I love their heads and I love their ears. Their ears are, their ears are the right distance apart, and their heads are nice and wide for girlies. Their bodies are pretty nicely compact. I like it. She feels like she might be just a little bit undercut back here. But she is also only 7 weeks old. They got a lot of growing to do. In my experience, do not make any big decisions on whether something is a keeper, a seller, or a caller at this stage. I have had some rabbits, particularly from the lines that their father come from, that do not fill out completely until they are almost 8 months old. I did not breed them myself. I purchased them, several from this breeder, and they arrived here when they were 6 months old, and I'm like, this is a scrawny, teeny, tiny little thing. This is not what I expected. And then I look at them a few months later, and boom, I'm like, jaw drops. What has happened to you, my girl? It's just like, wow, you are so full and thick and round. Look at how you have filled out. So even though it feels like she's a little undercut right now, it doesn't mean she's going to stay that way. Now, both her and her sister are slightly on the larger size. Mama's on the larger size. Neither of them I expect will be over show quality weight. I probably wouldn't breed the doe if, by the doe I mean their mother, if she was over show quality weight. But I expect they might be on the larger size, but I have bucks that can correct for that. By the way, none of my chocolate or lilac babies that you're seeing here are going to be up for sale. They are an integral part of my breeding system for my chocolates and lilacs, so they are all staying. I've had a lot of people asking about that. I do have more on the way, so you just got to be patient here and work together. She's sitting so nicely now. She's not really sitting. She's kind of laying down, just with her head up. I'm going to disturb her because I'm going to pick her up and I'm going to look at her feet. Ooh. Now, she's got some nice width in between them, but you can see they're very slightly looking like a V. Very slightly. They're not straight up and down. Look at her from this way so I can get a closer look. Yeah. There. Whoops. It's okay, sweetheart. Good. Yeah. So when you see that V, that is one indication that their hips may be pinched. Now, again, at this age, we don't know if it's going to stay that way. We got to wait and see. This is just my initial indication. And oh my goodness, Kitty is sitting right down over there. She's sniffing my phone camera. She's thinking about hopping up. We shall see if she will. Let's take a look at her sister. Okay, you can go now. Go eat your hay. I'm gonna steal your sister.